Oh, let's go. Am I doing on this tree now?
So did you make it yourself, or did you print it?
Really?
Actually, let's go buy that.
But we don't know where it came from, and it's probably another child. Hey, Tom, please put it down nicely. Who wants a soda for lunch? If you want soda.
It's amazing. What? No. So was it a real?
Oh, yeah. This is like 54.
They have lots of different gardens here.
Yo, what's on that side?
Make some noise, y'all. Thank you. We are Felix Brown, FelixBrown.com. We love you.
Oh. Dude, it sounded.
Test. All right, I'm on. Let's give it up for Felix Brown. Hey, you know, I'm a pretty observant guy. And I see a lot of things in my life. And there's one thing, defense and constitutional law. A graduate of the Purdue University and the Indiana University School of Law, Mr. Dillon served briefly as a public defender before entering private practice. He has headed his own firm, Dillon Law Office, since 1988. Mr. Dillon is an active libertarian who has been that party's candidate for several statewide offices, including Secretary of State, Governor, and U.S. Senator. Is a long...
Ben Franklin said those who give up liberty for security deserve neither freedom nor security. We can't let them talk us out of our freedom. I'm glad to be here in Boston, the cradle of freedom and liberty. I congratulate you all for being here today on this beautiful afternoon. That's why I'm going to talk to you about changing, becoming activists, taking a stand, coming out of the closet, doing what you can by registering to vote, being on juries, joining Normal, joining the Libertarian Party, being involved in your local communities. It's up to each one of us to regain our freedoms and liberties in America. Some of the truth is that the drug laws are racist and bad and outmoded, and 61% of the people in this country now believe you shouldn't arrest people for marijuana in this country. We have reached critical mass, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for a change now.
Check it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 9.
Justice building because there's nudity and statues. I mean, what are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? Do you love America enough to save it? Are you a champion for liberty and freedom? We must all get involved. We must all get involved or we're losing. As Simon Wiesenthal, a Holocaust survivor, said, freedom is not a prohibition goes beyond the bounds of reason, and that attempts to control a man's appetite by legislation and makes a crime out of things that are not crimes. A prohibition law strikes a blow at the very principles on which our government was founded. I love America and I want to save it, but I fear my government. I'm ashamed of my government. It's too bad our government seems bent on causing more harm than good with this unlimited drug prohibition. You know, they had 5,000 people who smoke pot when they started the prohibition. Now we got 80 million Americans who smoke it. Just how effective has this been? You know? While many governments around the world know the truth and they're not afraid to do it. They're ending the war on their citizens and healing their nation by using realistic harm reduction models. They're compassionately helping their citizens to medicine and educating them the truth. Why can't we do this in America? Do it all over the world.
Check it out. You can't deal with anyone.
Prison, which we can't even afford to run anymore. And you can smoke dope in prison. It just costs more. I mean, what's the point? It's time to change. Hey, champ, I've got a lot of space to speak. I'm really glad to be here. I just want to tell you that there's only two emotions in the world, ladies and gentlemen, love and fear. And too long has our country run on fear. Fear of people and their choices, fear of groups we don't belong to, fear of criminals, fear of the marijuana. Be a champion for liberty. Do you love America enough to say that?
Thank you much. Good speech there. All right. We're going to be rolling right along. It's hard to have a government that you love and fear at the same time. It really is. Some of the things the government do, you got to fear of. We got Dan Viets coming up. Dan Viets is a criminal defense lawyer. You notice a lot of lawyers get involved in the marijuana reform because, man, we need them and we want them. He's on the national board member. He is the former president of the Missouri Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, and he's a real snappy dresser. So let's give him a big hand here. Come on. All right.
Hello, Boston. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for being here at the 2002 Freedom Rally. Thanks to Mass Can Normal for organizing this wonderful event every year here. We're honored. Normal's Board of Directors is honored to be here and be invited to be a part of this wonderful event. I'm honored to get to be a lawyer. I'm honored to get to represent people who are the victims of marijuana prohibition. And I urge you to do the same. You too can be a criminal defense lawyer. Go to school. What do you got? 54 schools that this event should go on so close on the heels of such a staggering tragedy. And it was the right decision. And people here showed their patriotism. They showed that the heels of all these events. Knowing the Taliban was heartbreaking, Al-Qaeda gave the Taliban $42 million of our tax dollars to support the Taliban. 6 months later, exercise that right, number one, remain silent, do not talk,
I think she did.
20 facts and evidence. God is bad in town. Fully organic. Local hemp stores.
anywhere, ever, anytime, for anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Why can't I search? No! You may not search. Never give up the rights and the protection of the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution. Never give up the power to search. That's the magic word. I'm going to talk to my lawyer. He's not going to ask me questions. He's going to give you your time. He said, I'm going to talk to my lawyer.
You should just stand up over there, then you can videotape everybody. Yeah, we get